As you have known the objectives and importances of filling up international form of medical certification of cause of death accurately, now we will go through individual guidelines with relevant examples and cases. At the end, you will testify your skills by an evaluation. At the beginning, a doctor has to enter identification data in the death certificate. The information is of critical importance to correctly identifying the deceased for both legal and statistical purpose. Date and place of death, full name and place of residence, sex and race or ethnicity, age, profession or occupation. Now we will go through the general guidelines for doctors completing death certificates. Completing each item in order following any specific instructions given in your country. The entry must be legible. Use black ink. Do not make alterations or erasures. If you want to delete an entry, draw a single line across it. Do not use correction fluid. Verify the accuracy of identification data, including the correct spelling of the name of the deceased with the family of the deceased. Do not use abbreviations. Enter only one disease condition or event per line. A doctor has to avoid some errors like making changes or alterations to the certificate by any other means other than drawing a line through the original text. The use of correction fluid or other means that erase the original text are not the best practice. This is because the certificate is a legal document and changes should be clearly visible. And a doctor should avoid not specifying the units of age. Understanding the international form of medical certificate of cause of death. The death certificate is divided into three sections. Part 1. It reports the sequence or chain of events leading to death. Part 2. Other significant conditions contributing to death. Third, a column to record the approximate interval between onset and death. Before reviewing the sections in detail, it is essential to understand the following concepts: the sequence or chain of events leading to death, the contributory causes of death. In frame A, when entering the medical data, firstly you have to state the underlying cause on the lowest used line, then report the chain of events in the due order, and lastly the report disease or the condition directly leading to death on line A. There are 8 errors a doctor has to avoid as per the WHO ICD guidelines. Number 1. Documenting multiple causes per line. As you are seeing in this example that 2 causes, cardiovascular bleed and community acquired pneumonia, both have been entered into the space. Also, the time interval from onset to death of the patient is not specified. Let's look at a correct example of a international form of medical certification of cause of death. Number 2. Approximate interval between onset and death. Let's look at an example where the cause of death is written but the time interval from onset to death is not mentioned. Now look at a correct example of cause of death with time interval from onset to death. Number 3. Presence of blank lines within the sequence of events. Let's look at an example where there is a space or blank lines between multiple causes of death or the sequence of events. Number 4. Abbreviations used in certifying the death. The abbreviations can create confusion during the reporting of the death. So here are some examples of abbreviations used which should be avoided. Number 5. Illegible handwriting. Let's look at an example of illegible handwriting. Number 6. Incorrect or clinically improbable sequence of events leading to death. Let's look at an example. This case shows a clinically improbable sequence of events leading to death, as chronic bronchitis does not cause gangrene or diabetes. It is likely that the diabetes caused the gangrene which led to death, and that chronic bronchitis was a significant condition. Also, you have to mention this diabetes was type 1 or type 2. Another example, ischemic heart disease does not cause cataract, and This cataract does not lead to death by uremia. Number 7. Ill-defined condition entered as underlying cause of death. Such conditions are usually coded to unusable codes which belong to 4 main groups. Impossible underlying causes including signs and symptoms, intermediate causes, mode of dying, that is cardiac or respiratory arrest, unspecified causes within a larger death category like ill-defined site of cancer or injury or unspecified accident. One should also avoid 4 conditions to specify. Number 1. Organ failure, examples such as heart or liver failure. Number 2. Septicemia, source of infection like septic abortion or community acquired pneumonia can be included. Number 3. Signs symptoms, example chest pain, cough and fever. This should be avoided being enlisted. Number 4. Mode of dying like cardiopulmonary arrest or brain death. Now let's look at a wrong example where the cardiorespiratory failure has been included as the cause of death. Also examples of sign symptoms being enlisted as cause of death here: chest pain and also liver failure. Number 8. Other additional errors. Under this category we have 6 subcategories. Number 1. External causes of death. For deaths due to injuries, the certifier should include the details like site of the injury, type of injury, that is laceration, abrasion, fracture, intent of the injury, that is accidental, intentional or undetermined, nature of the injury, example death by hanging. Now let's look an example where a pedestrian hit by the truck is the underlying cause of death, which led to multiple fractures and ultimately traumatic shock, which was the immediate cause of death. For deaths due to poisonings, the certifier should include substances used, intent of the poisoning, that is accidental or intentional or undetermined, adverse effect in therapeutic use. This is an example of suicidal inhalation of automobile exhaust fume leading to carbon monoxide poisoning. Number 2. When reporting deaths due to malignancy, it is required to provide detailed information about the tumor, which includes site of the neoplasm, whether benign or malignant, whether primary or secondary, and also histological type if known. Look at this example where carcinoma of the sigmoid colon, which was the underlying cause of death, which led to deep vein thrombosis, and pulmonary embolism was the immediate cause of death. Also, a doctor has to specify the cause of death if any surgical procedures have been undergone, or pregnancy and maternal deaths, or hypertension, or any infectious and parasitic diseases.